Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a tarot reading to see what you can expect with the upcoming new moon within the sign of Libra. So new moons are a new opportunity. They're a blank slate to set intentions for what it is that you want to see come to fruition over the next 6 months. Now, ideally we want to look at the Libra section of your chart, but because this is a collective reading, we're going to see what the cards tell us. Libra is the sign that governs the sector of our chart of long-term commitment, relationships. It governs things like balance, harmony, things like justice even. It is represented by the scales, which represents its impartiality to the truth. Libra has the beautiful ability to see perspectives on all sides, and it is cardinal air, which means it is the initiator of new perspective, and that comes from Libra's ability to look at every single perspective or every single angle to come to a middle ground that could appeal to all sides, so to speak. So as always, if you are interested in this kind of content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and even hit that little notification bell so that you can be updated every single time I post a video like this. This video, we are going to do a 3-card pull just to see what will be coming up with the new moon in tarot, what will be coming up, why is it coming up, and how can we work with the energy to move forward. So let's get started. As always, we are going to start with an overall energy reading or an overall energy theme for the reading itself. And like I said, new moons are a new opportunity to address a particular part of our lives, a particular area of our lives. So let's see, what can we expect with this new moon within the sign of Libra? Get out, y'all. New moon in Libra. Know that you are loved. Know that you are loved. And again, Libra is ruled by Venus, and Venus is currently sitting within the sign of Libra. So Venus is love, it is relationships, but Venus most importantly is about tangible value, right? We value the things that we love, and we love the things that we value, and Venus is about the tangible world. So this is going to do with relationships, money, material possessions, things that we find aesthetically pleasing and beautiful. But I love this. I love the fact that the new moon in Libra card came out during the reading of a new moon in Libra. So the whole concept of this reading, or the whole what this new moon is going to provide you an opportunity to recognize, is to know that you are loved. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Again, this is, oh, that flipped right over. So this will go in the first position, which is the what. So what is happening with this new moon in Libra? Again, this is a new opportunity. Aces are new beginnings and new opportunities. And Pentacles has to do with the tangible world. This can be within our finances. This can be within our health. This can be within our relationships, or even our material environment, material possessions, right? But overall, it is the things that we value. So there's a new opportunity here for finding value within something. So right here in this first position, I'll move it down so that way it's seen on camera. We'll stick this one here as well. So here, let me finish shuffling. If it'll let me. Will the deck let me finish shuffling? I love that. A lot of new beginnings, a powerful new beginning, a powerful new opportunity. So now we're going to look at why. Why is this new opportunity coming up? Another new beginning. And it looks like it's coming up to provide an opportunity for some of you to find, the Ace of Swords is, again, new opportunity, new beginning, but Swords is the mind. So this is thoughts, ideas, and even communication. This could be to provide you with a new idea. It feels more like a sense of clarity, or possibly a new opportunity to communicate, right? So if we're looking at relationships, if you feel like your relationship is about to, if something is coming up within the concept of your relationship, there's a new opportunity here to build value by communication, right? For those of you who are looking to increase your finances with this new moon in Libra, there's a new opportunity to increase your financial opportunity by new ideas, or even maybe gaining clarity on how you can do that. So why this is coming up is that you're being given these new opportunities so that it feels more like, so you can plant seeds. You're gaining a lot of clarity. You're going to be able to maybe even receive a new idea about how you can move forward by focusing more on what it is that you value. And sometimes we have the tendency to put our needs, our wants, our desires aside because we either believe that we are not worthy of them, or we believe that we have to cater to others in order to really truly feel loved. But this new moon is providing you an opportunity to recognize that you are loved and that it is safe for you to work with this new idea. It is safe for you to focus on what it is that you value, and to also, I think, recognize that you are valued. Right? To know that you are loved, to know that you are valued and appreciated, even if not everyone around you communicates that. How can we work with this energy? Very nice. Focusing on gratitude. So the Nine of Cups represents wish fulfillment. It represents feeling very comfortable and feeling very satisfied with where you are emotionally. This can also allow you to recognize, like, look at how, like, all of these cups are full, right? And when we think of a full cup, we think of like our emotions are overflowing. We are feeling an abundance of gratitude, of joy, of love. So how you can work with this energy is to really focus on what brings you joy, what brings you fulfillment, what are you truly, truly feeling grateful for in this moment and during this time. Because what we focus on, or where our attention goes, is where energy flows. And if we are able to focus more on gratitude, if we are able to focus more on joy, if we're able to focus more on the future that we want for ourselves, we can actually begin to step into the vibration of what it is that we are wanting to create. So that is beautiful. Let's see what's on the bottom of the deck. The Two of Wands, choosing the path forward. Like, you see the path clearly. You know, you've already taken the initiating step. And now you're just trying to decide, how do I want to move forward? How am I going to move forward? Maybe with proving value, or proving to myself that I matter. How am I going to move forward with showing myself that I am loved? How am I going to move forward, reminding myself on a daily basis that everything is going to be okay? Let's pull some oracle cards. Ooh. Star Brothers, Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. You have to trust the divine to recognize that you yourself are loved. You have to believe that, because if you don't believe it, even if someone else does believe that you're loved, whether that is a partner, whether that is a parent, a sibling, a friend, even if someone else knows that you are loved, you're going to have a hard time believing it yourself. So that belief and that knowing has got to come from within. And the best way to know that that comes from within is to trust that the divine sees you. The divine loves you. God source energy loves you unconditionally. And you can trust in that fact 100%. You can trust in that fact. You don't need to doubt that. Let's see. Forgive and forget. Do you think that you're not loved because in the past someone has made you feel that way? Have you made you feel that way by tolerating abusive behavior, by tolerating lies and mistreatment within connections? You can forgive yourself because you're not the same person that you were. You can forgive yourself because you've grown, you've evolved, you've learned the lessons. And I'm going to tell you something. The more that you set boundaries, the more that you advocate for yourself, the more you are actually going to, those are little reminders with the little choices that you make to show that I am loved. I love me enough to put these boundaries in place. I love me enough to advocate for what it is that I want for me. I love myself enough to do that. And if you haven't done that in the past, it's time to forgive yourself. It is time to forgive yourself and allow yourself to move on. Actually, we'll do 2 more cards. This one and then another one, and then we will wrap it up. Outrageous openness. I don't think I've ever pulled this card. Dear love, open me to your will. Release me from my attachments. Surprise and delight me with your plan. You know what's needed, and I am open to receive. When you trust that the divine loves you enough to give you everything that you've ever asked for, and remember, sometimes divine protection is protecting you from yourself, because what we think is good for us isn't actually good for us, right? But when we deepen that connection with the divine, we actually deepen that connection with ourselves, and that puts more faith and trust in us. It puts more faith and trust in that connection, and that is when we really truly begin to know that we are loved and divinely protected and divinely looked out for. And it says, like, open me, dear love, open me to your will. When we are holding on to our own past mistakes, we believe that we're using them as armor to protect us, to remind us to never make the same mistakes again. But what actually happens is that we can actually close our heart off to further and greater love. We can close our heart off to that possibility for great love in a new relationship, and that possibility for us to actually see and be able to receive love from the universe, blessings from the universe. When we close off that heart space, we actually block that doorway. So when we forgive ourselves, when we forgive others, when we open ourselves up to know that we are loved, open ourselves up to know that we are safe, and to trust that the divine will always have our back, we open up ourselves to love itself. This will be the last card for this reading. This has been gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. And this is going to be a wonderful new moon. I'm very excited. Mystery. This goes along the lines with trust and safety. We have a hard time just allowing the universe to do whatever it is that it's going to do, because we don't trust. We either don't trust ourselves, or we don't trust other people, or we don't trust in the divine. We don't trust in the divine, and we don't trust ourselves. So open yourself up to possibility. And I think with this particular reading, I think with a lot of people, opening up yourself to be able to consider possibility, to consider trusting the divine, is that you're actually going to have to forgive yourself. You're going to have to forgive people in your past, and you're going to have to open up to the possibility that you are divinely loved. What a gorgeous reading. There's so much new opportunity here for growth. There's so much new opportunity here for feelings of safety and of trust. And there's so much new opportunity here for love and to actually build on the value that comes from truly knowing that we are loved. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, again, like this video, hit that subscribe button, and even hit that little notification bell so that you can be updated and notified every single time I upload a new video or quick little short. It always helps small channels like myself so much more than you know. And let me know down in the comments what resonated with you. What are you excited most about when it comes to this new moon? Is it love? Is it finances? Is it just loving yourself, really stepping into that power of loving yourself? Let me know down in the comments. If you want a chance to work with me personally, whether that is with a private tarot reading or personal coaching, make sure that you check out the links below. You can even check out the link to subscribe to my weekly newsletter where I give astrological and even tarot updates for the week straight to your inbox. And don't forget to check out that new moon in Libra full ritual guide where I provide a breakdown of the energy. I provide journal prompts and even a little manifestation ritual and even an incantation or a mantra. So make sure that you check out the links below for different ways to work with me. And again, hit that like button, hit the subscribe and the notification bell, and we will see you next time.